They decided he should be destroyed. The Grand Councilwoman says that if he's truly smart, he will speak for himself. Then 626 says, "I will destroy you all." At this, the Grand Councilwoman decides to terminate 626 and imprison Jumba forever. Jumba is taken away. Later, a scientist creates a special gun from 626's own DNA to destroy him. When 626 sees that the gun can trace his saliva, he spits on the scientist, causing the gun to attack the scientist, which starts an explosion. In the chaos, 626 escapes, boards a spaceship, and flees the planet Turo. The Grand Councilwoman fires on him, but he jumps to hyperspeed. She tracks the ship heading toward Earth. She calls Jumba and says that if he can bring 626 back, his sentence will be forgiven. An alien named Pleakley, who monitors Earth, says he will go with Jumba to ensure humans never learn of their existence. She agrees. Meanwhile, on Earth in a Hawaiian town, we meet a little girl named Lilo. She first feeds a fish a sandwich, then enjoys a hot tub, frees some animals, and arrives late to a school event. She gifts her classmates friendship belts she made, but they mock her and call her weird. She has no friends. She notices her sister Nani didn't come to the event, making her sadder. Nani, working at a restaurant, tries to leave for the event, but her car won't start. At the event, Lilo is dancing when another girl pushes her. Lilo pushes back, and the teacher scolds her. 2 hours later, Nani arrives, too late. At home, Lilo locks the door. Nani apologizes, but Lilo won't open. A child services officer, Cobra Bubbles, arrives. Nani sneaks him in through the back. Seeing the home's condition and unpaid bills, Cobra notes things aren't going well. Lilo lies about eating well and studying regularly, but Cobra knows it's false. Cobra tells Nani they lost their parents a year ago, and while Nani tries, Lilo needs proper care. If in 1 month she keeps the home clean, pays bills on time, and gets medical insurance for Lilo, she can keep her. Nani gets angry at Lilo for locking the door. Lilo says Nani didn't come to see her performance. Nani explains that without work, child services will separate them. Both are tense. Their neighbor, Tutu, who cares for them, urges Nani to continue her studies, even arranging a scholarship. But Nani gave it up to care for Lilo. Nani's friend David, who likes her, also visits, praising her as the best surfer in the area. That night, Nani and Lilo have dinner, apologize, and talk about a Hana family, meaning they must always stick together, as their parents wanted. Lilo sees a shooting star and wishes for a true friend, but it's actually 626's spaceship landing on Earth. He meets a frog, then is shocked by Jumba through his collar. Pleakley stops Jumba, saying they can track him via the collar, but 626 shocks himself to remove it. He stumbles into a wedding, eats cake, causes chaos, and gets knocked out by a bus. The next morning, Jumba and Pleakley arrive on Earth with high-tech gadgets. They disguise themselves as humans and blend in, soon learning a strange creature was sent to the animal shelter. Lilo visits the shelter. 626, awake now, breaks from his cage, eats random items, and flees inside. Lilo meets him, and, seeing an Adopt a Pet poster, 626 decides adoption is the perfect cover. He hides his alien parts and acts like a dog. Lilo finds him cute and hugs him tightly. Tutu and the shelter caretaker arrive, and Lilo insists on adopting him. He plays along, charming everyone. As they leave, Jumba tries to knock everyone out, but Pleakley stops him, causing Jumba to knock himself out. At home, Nani is unsure about the dog, but Tutu says Lilo is happy with him. Nani agrees, but warns they may have to return him later. Meanwhile, CIA agent Cobra Bubbles suspects an alien after seeing 626's shelter photo. Lilo takes the dog, now named Stitch, to the beach, but Stitch causes trouble everywhere. At a hotel hot tub, staff catch them, but Nani rescues them. Jumba encounters them, but lets them go, secretly planting a tracker on their car. Nani leaves Lilo and Stitch at her workplace hotel, telling them to behave. David visits, noting Nani's stress. Stitch starts more trouble and later accidentally sets a fire while playing with local boys. The hotel blames Lilo and Stitch. Nani loses her job. At home, Nani fears losing Lilo to child services. Stitch continues causing chaos, leading Nani to consider throwing him out. Lilo defends him, saying their parents wanted them to care for family, and Stitch is family now. Nani warns that without fixing things, they'll be separated too. Lilo shows Stitch old family photos and teaches him Hawaiian dance, telling him he's now part of their family. The next day, while job hunting, they meet Cobra and Kika, who is now their case officer. Cobra secretly takes a hair sample from Stitch. Nani struggles to find work until seeing a surfing instructor job posting, perfect for her skills. She starts teaching and enjoys it. One day, she surfs with Lilo and Stitch. Jumba and Pleakley try to capture Stitch, causing chaos in the water. Lilo nearly drowns. David and Nani save her, but she's exhausted. At the hospital, she recovers. Kika tells Nani the government will pay her bills, but Lilo should be placed with another family for her well-being. Nani starts to agree. Meanwhile, the Grand Councilwoman cancels Jumba and Pleakley's mission for failing, sending Jumba back to prison. Angry, Jumba teleports Pleakley away and goes after Stitch alone. Nani tells Lilo she might live with another family. Lilo is upset, asking if Nani will take her scholarship. Nani says no. Stitch overhears, realizing he's the cause of their troubles. He sneaks back to the animal shelter. The next morning, Nani sends Cobra and Kika to take Lilo, but Lilo has already left to find Stitch. She apologizes to him. Stitch says he's sorry too, and that he doesn't want to hurt her. Lilo reassures him he's not bad. Jumbo appears, trying to take Stitch, but Stitch escapes with Lilo. They fight Jumba, eventually locking him in a portal. Soon, Stitch is captured and taken to Jumba's spaceship, but Lilo also ends up aboard. She frees Stitch, who fights Jumba again, and crashes the ship into the ocean. Lilo nearly drowns, but Stitch saves her, though he struggles to reach the surface. Nani and David rescue him using a car battery. They revive him. The Grand Councilwoman arrives with soldiers, apologizes for the destruction, and arrests Stitch. Seeing he has changed, she agrees to let him stay on Earth under Pleakley's supervision, provided his existence remains secret. Cobra promises to keep it confidential. Stitch reunites with his new family. Nani's home is rebuilt. She tells Lilo she wants to study marine biology, but doesn't want to leave her. Lilo says their parents would have wanted Nani to complete her education and not worry about her. Everyone encourages Nani, and she agrees. The Lilo and Stitch story ends with their family happily together.